Double Take Sports Talk, 5 good minutes with the Watch Brothers. Coming up on the show, we are going to discuss the union to the 49ers. What Colin Kaepernick has done, had to receive to this. What is it? You'll find out next. All right, this is it. This is it. Double Take Sports Talk 5 good minutes with the Watch Brothers. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Daryl. Of course, on the opposite side of me, Mr. Darren Watts. Say hello to him, everybody.
No wonder why my heating pad don't work. It's on auto off. I was trying to figure out I wasn't getting no heat and why I was so cold. Jeez.
You switched it.
No, I didn't.
You sat there and switched something on that thing. What you did?
I had to turn it on. It was on auto off.
Oh. Okay.
Sitting up here cold and trying to figure out why I'm so cold. Oh, and good early day to everybody.
Of course.
Just frustrated trying to figure out why I wasn't getting no heat.
Wow. All right. On today's show, we got, of course, what Colin Kaepernick has done and what Santa Clara Police is going to do. You ready to discuss this?
Let's do this.
All right, here we go.
Our 5 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, starts now.
Recently, the San Francisco 49ers has received a letter from the Union of Santa Clara Police Department. They might boycott the 49ers game over Colin Kaepernick's stance. It's not because of him not standing during the national anthem. It's what the socks he has wore is the reason why they're going to do this.
Oh, the Batman and Pigs?
It was, pigs and, pigs and some hat, I think it was.
Oh, I don't remember. I thought it was
it was the socks. It was the socks. I just don't remember what it was. I think it was, I got it right here. Cartoon pigs dressed as police officers.
Okay.
Those are the socks.
I thought it said Batman. I don't know what I was thinking.
Of course. So, with that being said, they wrote the letter saying, if you guys do not discipline Colin Kaepernick, we are not going to work any of the 49ers games this season.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
But the 49ers insisted that they are respecting and supporting Colin Kaepernick and his decisions. So, this is going to be an interesting one. But in this case, what do you believe should happen with the whole situation of the police boycotting the game versus Colin Kaepernick and the way he has acted so far? What do you think your take on this? What do you think should happen? Do you think the 49ers should discipline him just to get the police to be on board to work the games? What do you think should happen?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nope. He has a right to do it.
I mean, people have the right to free speech, right?
Right.
So why would they do something like this?
If the 49ers wanted to do... I'm sorry about that, excuse me. If the 49ers wanted to do something like that to discipline Colin Kaepernick based on his right to sit during the national anthem, Santa Clara Police ain't got nothing to do with that.
Remember, this is about the socks.
Oh.
This is
You're
about
right.
the socks.
Oh, yeah, see, I spaced again. And again, I space.
Yeah.
Of course. Talking about you, of course. On that behalf, that's a tough one.
But see, that's the thing.
I can't pinpoint it, but at the same time, it is offensive when you think about it. It is offensive towards police officers, and maybe they do need to discipline them because they can't expect.
They can't expect this
it's
man
hard to explain. It's hard to explain because when you think about everything that these police officers put their lives on the line for, and for Colin Kaepernick to do what he do, it's one thing to understand Colin Kaepernick's frustration, but then on the other half of that, it's understandable to see the police officers' frustration, because there are good cops out here, but there's some of them that just out here that makes all good cops look bad
because of cold-blooded cop killings.
Yeah, and I don't necessarily think it's meant for good cops, but for Colin Kaepernick, it might be for all cops. In particular stand, if the WNBA took action based on what the Minnesota Lynx did, based off of their T-shirt,
and you remember they threatened the same thing too,
then they should probably do something about that then. Although I said it with the Minnesota Lynx, you have to separate the issues. You have to separate it, and Colin Kaepernick needs to separate those issues, and he can't take it to the football field. Right. So after sitting down and thinking about it, yes, they do.
Yeah,
they need to.
Okay. So yeah, because you got now that you have, you know what they say all the time when you work in a company, and we preach this all the time, and we say don't bring
your personal life,
outside life, to work.
Mm-hmm. And
this should be absolutely no different.
And everybody does that too. So, but they don't, of course, get punished for it.
Of course, never do. And right there, that just tell you right there that even though that they're going to support Colin Kaepernick and what he's doing and stuff like that, but if you're going to bring what you feel personally on the inside, and you're going to bring it, to the football field, that should be a separate issue.
Mm-hmm.
If you feel that, you wanted to protest, that should be something that should be done outside of the whole situation.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what was different about it was, of course, when Donald Sterling making those racist remarks. Their protest is totally different because it's inside the court. It's inside, and it's not brought to the outside.
Right.
So that's a different situation.
Right.
They have every right to protest that. The Clippers have every right to protest that whole
Agreed.
But with this is an outside issue. It has nothing to do with the NFL, nothing like that. They are just doing the national anthem to, pay respects to those that has, served and protect this country. And even though that cop killing and cold-blooded killing is a part of that, that doesn't mean that you bring that personal issue inside of the football field. But hey, Colin Kaepernick is Colin Kaepernick. He's going to do whatever he wants to do. So we'll just see how this happens. If they want police officers there, they better discipline them.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening. That's our 5 minutes.
All right. You can check us out on the social media side. Listen to more of our podcasts. You can follow us on Twitter at DTST2414. You like us on Facebook, Double Take Sports Talk page at The Watch Brothers. Subscribe on YouTube, and also subscribe to our podcast on the podcast app featuring iTunes. Got the blog with critical thinking and analysis. You check that out at doubleTakeSportsTalk.blogspot.com. All right. I'm Durham. Darren on the other side. You know what to do.
Ciao.